Hey everyone, I'm Laura and welcome to Book Bubbler. Today I have my September TBR for you. Of course this is not comprehensive. I'm very much a mood reader. I am realizing more and more. And I'm in the middle of, I think the official term is a crap ton of books. So hopefully I'll be working on some of those in progress ones on top of everything I'm going to talk about today. So right from the start, I have to finish my Booktube Prize reading. I have 3 left, which is what I had at the start of this round as well. That's about the problem here. Okay, so I have to read Solitary by Albert Woodfox. I need to read Know My Name by Chanel Miller. And Say Nothing by Patrick Radden Keefe. I've started these two and have not started that one yet, so that doesn't have a due date, that's why. Okay, next up I have A Longer Fall, which is the second Gunnie Rose book by Charlaine Harris. I'm doing a buddy read with Ange With An E with this one. Don't know how we're going to set this up yet. I just sent her a Voxer message today, so take it as it comes, but it should be a quick read regardless since it's Charlaine Harris. She's a lot of fun. And I really truly have no idea where this next book is going to go. Not a clue. All right, so third thing on my TBR is the Crime and Punishment read-along. This is hosted by Danny at Spinelli Speaks. What's up, girl? I am a co-host along with, there are a lot of us, Christy at Dostoevsky in Space, Victoria at The Musical Bookworm, Monique at Monique Book Nerdy, and Sarah at Sarah MG Reads. So we've got some live shows we're going to be doing to talk about certain parts. I will link to Danny's announcement video where she has all the dates listed with where we're supposed to be. September 5th, which is the first Saturday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's going to be Christy and Danny talking about the book in general, talking about Dostoevsky, setting things up, and then the first part that we will be discussing will be on the Monday the 14th of September at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That will be with myself and Danny, and I'm not sure who else at this point. Please someone else join in because I'm so terrified. I read Crime and Punishment in high school and hated it. And I know I missed a lot because I think when you're 15, 16 and you're reading a heavy Russian classic, probably 92% of us are not going to get it. And I didn't get it. I know I didn't get it. So I am super nervous about saying something wrong or not getting something, or I don't know, nervous. My face is getting redder just thinking about it. Yeah, so it'll be a really good time though. The Voxer group is tons of fun already. You don't have to have a channel to participate. As long as you have Voxer, you can participate. So I hope to see more of you there. It's going to be a really good time, she says, as she like full on starts to overheat. Okay, the fourth thing on my list. Okay, so I've talked a little bit about this year and asked a couple of videos ago for specific recommendations for social justice, racial justice books from you guys. There's so much out there now, which is wonderful, but it's a little overwhelming, and at least at my library and ebook and audiobook and actual physical copies of books, there are huge wait lists for everything. I had White Rage for I think 10 days. I got barely a chapter in, maybe a chapter in, and I had to take it back, and there's like a 4 or 5 month wait list just for that one book. So I am slowly investing in books that you guys have recommended to me, since you kind of know me and I trust you guys to recommend something really good. So I finally, after like 10 years, bought a copy of The Warmth of Other Suns by Isabel Wilkerson. Now there is absolutely no due date for me by this. I just want to keep actively reading it every month until it's done. It's about 500 pages. The actual book itself, there are a lot of notes and appendices and a lot of notes in the back. acknowledgements, notes and methodology. Yeah, there's a lot in the back too. So I'm going to keep working on this one. I know she has a new book out, something about the cast of something or other. I'm sure we'll eventually get that as well, sooner than I got this one, I am sure. But yeah, so this one is the one I'm slowly working on. Very happy to have something without a due date for once. Next up is Shaketube. I am so excited about Shaketube. Okay, so that's reading Shakespeare in September. I'm gonna have to do a separate video for my TBR for that because there are a lot of moving parts here. It's not that complicated, but for me, I want to make sure that I have stuff straight before I start talking about things. However, I can tell you that there are 4 hosts this year. There's Jason at Old Blues Chapter and Verse. He is the one that started Shaketube, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he's the main person, I don't know. And then, let's see, I've got Lukash at Totally Pretentious, Steve at Steve Donahue, and Rainey at Rainy Day Reads. So all of them have selected 3 individual plays. They'll be reading 1 a week. Every Saturday a video will be going up, so the 5th, 12th, and 19th. And then the last week of September, the group read is Hamlet. Hamlet, yes, I keep getting Hamlet and Macbeth confused. Not good. So I will be doing a separate video, probably later today, to post, covering who is reading which play, what I'll be joining in on, and other Shakespearean nerdiness. I really like Shakespeare and have not read him in a very long time, so I am super psyched to get into Shaketube this year. And the last one, that last group project, group read along I'm doing is the Fall into Reading Challenge. This runs from September 1st to November 30th. I'm so excited about this. You guys know I am very much a like physical copy kind of a person. I'm not great with the editing and that I don't know how to do it and still haven't taken the time to learn. No matter. But Fall into Reading is hosted by Angie at Literary Labors, Kelly at Cozy Reader Kelly, Tia at Tia and All the Books, and again, Rainey at Rainy Day Reads. I think this is the 3rd thing I'm reading with Rainey this month, which I am very thrilled about. I'm not mad about it at all. So the Fall into Reading Challenge. There are Instagram challenges for each week. They're all themed. They're all up there and ready to go. You guys can all print them out if you are like me and old AF. And there are also 2 different bingo cards. Now you can choose whichever card you want to do, and you can choose what you want to qualify as a bingo. If it's diagonal or straight across, or if it's a full board, it's up to you. There are 2 boards. There is this one, which is 15, and it's got really nice basic things like historical fiction, science fiction, romance, published in 2020, young adult, classic, contemporary, all that stuff. So I'm not doing that one because that would be easy. Let's not do the easy thing. Let's make it harder on yourself. I'm doing the 24 challenge sheet. So from the top all the way across and just working my way down, young adult, orange, yellow, or gold cover, beloved author, fantasy, mystery, author of color, graphic novel, supernatural, historical fiction, takes place in the fall, nonfiction, published before 2020, science fiction, standalone, diverse characters, published in 2020, classic, contemporary, leaves on the cover, thriller or horror, romance, middle grade, sequel, and new to you author. Now, there is so much flexibility here. I am so thankful for that. Thank you, ladies, for making this easier to do. It's still going to be a challenge, don't get me wrong. And yes, of course, I'm going to try and complete the entire board. I'm nuts. But I'm really excited about this, not only because it's 3 full months, but because there's so much variety here. And I think I can really, if I can keep up with it, I think I can really check most of these, if not all of them, off, since just in my regular reading already. So excited about this. Okay, that's it for my September TBR. I will, of course, link to everyone's channels I have mentioned, hopefully to the specific video, if not just their channel, is like Rainy. I could link to all 3 of Rainy's videos. Screw it, I'll do that. But everything will be in the description below. If you want to join in with me, please join in on all of these. That would be really fantastic. Are you already joining in on some of these? I'm sure some of you are already doing the Fall Into Reading Challenge, and I know some of you are doing Crime and Punishment as well. So yeah, that's all I've got so far this month. So I hope you're all doing well, reading something fabulous, and I will see you guys very shortly in the next one. Bye.